Welcome to Dungeon Master Special Edition with your music from the 103 channel in Grand Junction, public radio for classical. But that's only so you can hear the music over the music over the music, because now we're going into a dungeon. So every detail so strenuously written out on a computer. And now we see the masterful beginning of the exquisite special edition dungeon that has lots of shiny lights in it and things that wisp by in ghost form and things we don't even see about the world. Tape 2. This is an exercise in quality control that we have to have with Master Classman. In case of General, we mean Dungeon Master Classman. General, that is enough of you, for this legend is coming true that we will one day lead you all to another city, and we will buy goods like swords and spells and other things at the next city, for that is what we are born to do. We are born to go city from city buying potions, then we must kill the monsters in between. There are monsters before we get to that city, big, rowdy, snarly, monstrous monsters. And they keep attacking us, and we keep getting gold off them by killing them. Sound good? Let's go for a beach party, yo. That sounds killer. Whoa! And now we fill in the blanks with what they might say. Tape 3. I'm stressed. Tape 4. Let's see, what can we get from these volleyballs that we have? Maybe if we kill monsters with the volleyballs, we can get coins. That's a good idea. We should go kill the monsters with a volleyball. Good one, kid. Slap it, high five. Yeah. I can't even remove the tapes anymore. This is my tape. This is my tape, and this is what I'm doing with it. I'm recording Dungeon Master. So if we look into these thoughtful eyes of youngsters, all they wanted was a volleyball lesson from the master himself, and that he has brought us joy from great volleyball lessons. We must now inquire like there's something going on in the scene at all, or if it is a mixture of where we need to go with the rail here may attract us to a different... Oh, now we're on the crux crawl, which is where we hyperlink everything to the site of where we want it to expand. So if I were to hyperlink this area, which I'm highlighting with the arrow key, then you can... Oh, who's moving my arrow key now? Which way do you want to move it? Yes, we got that all figured out. It's all laid out on the plan. Now if we go up here, see, this is a very different angle, and now we're fighting monsters and getting coins, but they don't just look like your regular monsters. These guys look like some heathenites. We're gonna smack these guys down with our power play. And if anyone gets in our way, we'll just tell them to eat their own bucket of clay. Because, well, no one eats clay because clay eats anyway. And then you won. But there is no one else in my party to surrender to the climax of it all, as though that had come and gone, and there would be no brilliant interlace of magic and realism ever again. No one would see the beast of burden in my arms and tell her that she was quaking with fear in all the things of lovitude and servitude to the enchantress who she may be, and that we will rise again is obviously stated so many times, but I think she of all understood what it meant. And I'm going to round this cliff searching for chocobos and other things to ride, and you won't know that anyone's following me except through these images of monsters that we must destroy. We were sent to destroy monsters, and destroy monsters we will. Oh yes, there may be no more power-ups left for us, but we must destroy monsters as they lie in our kingdom of Estonia. And we must throw them down and bat for them out of the sky and reach for them with swords, and I don't know. I think we'd be better off somewhere else, like in somewhere else land. Like that was a gameplay that automatically launched something else, and that's not what I wanted, but this is interesting. What are they doing? I think we better go to another dungeon.
Learn more at cprclassical.org.
Alright, we're doing better now. We had to switch gears, things were getting too serious. I didn't really like the way he was waving his sword around, and that it seemed like that love for the dragon was a little much, so now we've got to go elsewhere and see if we can even get past the title screen here. Yes. It is kicking ahead so rapidly fired that I'm having quite a suspension of disbelief because of my persistence of vision. And this is much better. I could watch this all day. This is much, much better. That was, not that it was hard to watch, but it was hard to moderate between whether it was a narrative or whether I'm in a dungeon or not. And these, you can tell, can only be seen in dungeons and lairs like the one you're at right now watching this. And that I know that you're all dungeon masters of your own. Give yourself a big hand because you're the true dungeon masters of the show. You, audience, are the true blue dungeon masters and must lead us through this guide and these fairy tales of bliss and sublime and desire for bliss and sublime, which is what we desire for in the realm of all things significant. And if all did not work out, one was dredged through the eternal vortex of where we just went and why, and what it is about these cartoons that make it real and make it you want to just do nothing but conk over and watch cartoon mixed with classical music, as though that was the end. Well, all boogie, it just became the beginning. That was a quick ending. Maybe we should find something else. I like what this is getting at, but something just tells me we're supposed to be elsewhere. This is it. The Dungeon Master mix. Sorry for the logo. We do use those logos with permission, though. And now that we're getting a commercial, this could be interesting. But where did we go, and what have we seen? And who is this? Where did we vortex into? Legend? Oh, don't say that word out loud. Then we have to get the copyright, and that's very expensive for YouTube. But if we're watching a scene of Dungeon Master, that could be interesting. Because what better way to pursue Dungeon Master than into the brink of this masterful realm of what we call the portalized film, and that we portalized some films straight into here. It's not to say that we're bootlegging them, no. Shame on the pirate bootleggers that we steal from and bootleg bootlegs. We only bootleg bootlegs. No, this is not... That Dungeon Master does take footage with permission is the only way it comes out. But furthermore, we would have to hike to another realm because we feel that we have offended thee with too fair a maiden. And so now it is time to go through Ninja Gaiden. And now we're getting another signal that we must pay for. So we must pay for all this somehow. I don't think we actually do with the Master Dungeon Master status. But somehow it gets into this opening for so long. Now, if you watch the ninja play, you can actually get entranced by the hypnosis on this one. That at the 3, 2, 1 count of the ninja jumping, you will be fast asleep. Asleep. You must go into that realm and sleep again. For those who've made a bluster of your confusion, you must go into. Now, when you awaken, you will be a full ninja and will be able to kick everyone's ass like this ninja here has been playing in front of you while you were asleep. And just nod your head, yes, you were asleep, yes, nod your head. Now, you were asleep, and then when you woke up, you became, what, a ninja? Is that you in the game all of a sudden? Is that you kicking ass? I thought you were a ninja now. That's because I hypnotized you to be one. Now, in 3, 2, 1, you'll put your ninja powers back into the game, and the ninja will become the regular ninja again. Oh, you want to be the ninja? Well, you're kicking ass as the ninja, but hang on, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it went back into the ninja. And now he's the powerful one, and you're sitting there wishing you had ninja powers. Well, I can't hypnotize you back. That's only two-way hypnosis, and I can't do a three-way yet. I don't know how they work, but they usually piss someone off, really. No, I wouldn't say that out loud, because then it would be like completely inveterate of me to use such an insult. But punching these ninja boys out with my ninja is pretty cool. Not that I'm saying it's me that's the ninja. But I did get hypnotized like all the rest of us, and I forgot to hypnotize myself back, if you know what I mean. Anyway, this ninja goes a little crazy because all he does is jump on giant disconnected beams and kick things out of the air, which really would get hard to do after a while. But since he's Ninja Gaiden, I'm sure he can handle anything. I bet this is a real blast from the past, isn't it? Oh, we're dropping things, we're loving life. Technical difficulties in every munchy way. Ah, dude, I love this part of Dungeon Master. This part where we've been through all these different episodes of Dungeon Master, all in this one, and then it came back to Ninja Gaiden of all things. And now we're not even going to go full circle to how it started, because I don't even know, man. There was so much dialogue on Final Fantasy X, I was really falling asleep from hypnosis, man. Yes, but we must not rant about the Final Fantasy series as though it's a bad thing, of course. We must nod our heads, it's a good thing. Yes, we love Final Fantasy, yes. We attribute all the Dungeon Master to Final Fantasy, and now we have a commercial in the city. In the city lights. Now, this is a Ninja Gaiden. Oh, boss battle. Guess what, everyone? Level up. Because that wasn't even a boss battle, it was just some big frizzy guy I killed. But it was a level up nonetheless. And we're gonna take it to level 72. We're on 72. Everybody enjoy that because 59 is still the low level. No, it's 58. We were demoted on the bottom level because of things we did of treason to the technology around here and the technical difficulties we're having with only one more episode of Dungeon Master, and then the next 50 we'll watch Dungeon Master to the end, says Ninja Gaiden. That we will always relish Dungeon Master with all of our love and all of our care, says the bearded man. But that Dungeon Master comes here, he will get only respect, and we will bring him in from the cold, and I love all of you who abide the cold. And by the way, Dungeon Master, can I borrow your jumper cables? I need to start my car. It's a little out of place. Well, I wasn't really going to get involved with the race, but I had to. At the same time, I need some gas. Do you think you could borrow some? Dungeon Master? I mean, I really was wondering if I could borrow some gas and your keys and just take your car and take off. I mean, can you at least answer one question? Can I take your car and take off, man? Please. I don't have a car, man. Well, this is the spirit of Dungeon Master, and I say the car belongs to you. Although, just don't bring it back, because that'll make memories of why I didn't just give it to you the first time you asked. That anything is your bidding, bearded man, for you will be the one to claim planet Xenoc and tell us all of our quests below the surface of the earth and how they dig out at a 45-degree angle. Dungeon Master gets raspy back here.
I got a little excited, so I thought I'd say some more things about dialogue in video games. These guys are still falling asleep, and you should probably find the button. Well, not that button. Not that button. That'll work. Okay, we're back at it. Okay, now I'm going to hypnotize you in 3 seconds. When I hypnotize you, you'll fall into a trance, and we'll give you orders from there. So 3, 2, 1, you're hypnotized. Okay, now follow me. You're falling asleep. You're falling asleep. You're getting tired. You're watching nothing but Ninja Gaiden for hours and hours and hours, and you're getting tired. You've played it all night. You're getting tired. And all of a sudden you realize you're the only one on Earth left that's still playing Ninja Gaiden all night, and that you're still playing the same game because it never ended. Is totally one of the secret endings of Ninja Gaiden, that there's a never-ending ending. There's a never-ending ending on every NES game, but especially Ninja Gaiden. 3, 2, 1, you're asleep. You're asleep, and now you're telling me what to do. As soon as you come out of the sleep, you will be the ninja in this game. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Wake up! Oh, you're a ninja now. Look at this. You're in the game. You just died a little bit, but now you're crying over what kind of firing you're gonna have to do. Yeah, let's go, buddy. Let's go, Ninja. Ninja Gaiden, you make me sweat like a roller coaster. I can't hold on to myself, but I think I'm feeling you for lunch. Give me back some of what I got from you, and then we'll make sense out of what it is. And I'm gonna jump around like House of Pain in here. Yeah, that's right, House of Pain in the House of Pain. And now we achieve the next layer of this ninjatic game of you still in the game. And that is you, the ninja. You're controlling it, so it must be you. It says it to you in the game. The characters talk to you. They react to you. They die when you hit them with a sword. I mean, you must be the ninja. Now, I already decided to change back into a regular audience, so you're going to have to change back into a regular audience, not the ninja. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Oh, you're a regular audience again? Sure. Not asleep? Well, you weren't supposed to wake up from your asleep, because otherwise how would you have woken up? And that is where we follow the game in awe. That they brought it this far at all is a nasty bit of science. A nasty bit of science that has regaled us for centuries to come. That no one knew that the mild-mannered dungeon master was as fast as could be before the Ninja Gaiden sun had shined before us all, had shone its bright light, and had shielded us from winter. In all of those occurrences that occur outside in winter can be cold, and cold weather can be cured. Somehow, I'm not sure how to cure cold weather, but we've found a way, and it's called global warming, and now I'm very eco-interact, because all ninjas have to be eco-interact, and environmental and green party and everything that comes with it. So remember, the environment matters. Throw fireballs all around, but just watch for hitting anything besides a deadly enemy. And if you see a deadly enemy in sight, strike him down as fast as I just struck down that giant of the interval of destruction. You don't get another level up here, but now you can see what it's like to be a part of Ninja Gaiden's universe, even though we can't remember what all we started with in this. And that going from cartoons to video games can be very risky in some tall tale. The video game is telling us in cartoon form what it is saying. Now, I can't go through the dialogue here, so I might as well express to you what is going to be known as the last 2 minutes of Dungeon Master 57. The ninja freely jumps and waves his sword around and interprets the motions of time with his ableness and stillness and use and practice of his chi, and how it motivates his movements and life flow and life vessel and lifeblood in him. That he has given all to service, and all to service he is given. And to no one is no man who looks before him as though the sons of time have found him and had born him from nature until adulthood forevermore. May the ninja rise. And may the ninja display unto us the glory of beauty, and the suffering of man shall come upon us until the ninja has brought vengeance against the suffering